'Cause I've got this friend, you see, and it makes me feel, and I want it more than I can feel. Tell you what I want to hear. Kurt Cobain called. He said, Uncle Stuart, if you wouldn't mind, please passing along the notes to the song Lounge Act by Nirvana. I would really appreciate it. And I said, look, Mr. Cobain, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to level with you. It's freaking me out that you're talking to me right now. I'll do it. I'll teach the song, but not because you told me to do it. I'm going to teach it because I already decided to on my own accord. Lounge Act by Kurt Cobain and the Nirvanas, featuring guitar parts. We're gonna start off by me telling you that we're in standard tuning, and then I'm gonna show you the bass guitar introduction to the song. It goes like this. On the top string, slide up to 7. I would just start at 5 and slide up to 7 on the top string. Use either your pinky or your ring finger is what I would have you put under advisement if it was up to me. As soon as you get up to 7 on the top string, play 5 on the second string from the top, then play 4 on the third string from the top. So we're going slide, 5, 4. Here we go. And slide, 5, 4. One more time. And 7, 5, 4. Then immediately jump to 2 on the top string. Then you're going to play 3 on the top string, and then right back to 2. So here's what we just did. Slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2. Play it with me. Whoop, whoop, go now. Slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2. Play it once more just for the practice. Slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2. Great work. Immediately after you play that 2 on the top string, you're going to go right back to 3 on the top string, and you're just going to hang out there for a second. You're just going to let it linger for a moment in time. Then you're going to slide up to 10, and as soon as you get to 10, pluck the top string again. Here's what we have so far, you guys. It got a little bit tricky during that last part. Listen, 5, 6, pay attention. Slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Slide 10. 1, 2, play with me. And 7, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Slide 10. Great work. Immediately-ish after you get to 10, which means not immediately, but relatively quickly, you're going to play 8 on the top string, then play 7 on the top string, and then play 5 on the top string. So that last part was 10, 8, 7, 5. Play it along with me. Listen to the rhythm as we both play it at the same time. 1, 2, from the very beginning. Slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Slide 10, 8, 7, 5. One more time, let it go with the beat. And I saw a kid do the weirdest thing this week. I saw a kid peel a piece of sausage. Like he was peeling an orange. He peeled a piece of sausage. It's disgusting. Little pieces of sausage peel everywhere. It looked like the actual peeled piece of sausage looked really gross. It looked like, what's the name of the author who writes about the demons that smell bad? H.P. Lovecraft. It looked like a Lovecraftian piece of peeled sausage. He ate it. Did he eat it? I don't know what he did with it. He probably ate it. I mean, what else could you do with it? In the comments, what else could you do with a piece of peeled sausage? Guys, people, friends of the neighbors, relatives of the world, in the comments, what could you do with a peeled piece of sausage? My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. What a good invitation for you to sign up for the newsletter at marinmusic.com. Let's play that first half of the intro together. 1, 2, here we go. And slide 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Slide 10, 8, 7, 5, 5, 5, Then, at this point in time, we're going to learn the second half of the intro. Starts off the same. You slide up to 7 on the top string, play 5 on the second string from the top, but then play 4 on the second string from the top, not the third string from the top. So that was just then immediately go to 2 on the top string, just like we did before, and then play 3, 2, 3. So that was very, very, very similar to the first half of the intro. Let's play that little part right there. 1, 2, karate chop, Rochambeau, slide, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Then you're gonna slide up to 8 on the top string, and then you play 7 on the top string, and then play 5 on the top string, and then play 3 on the top string. So that second half of the intro was boom, ba da boo, ba boo, boo, ba 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 ba. Play it with me. Wait a second. Hang on. Don't get your pointies in a barch. I'm trying to figure out what merch I should have for the channel. Should it be a beanie that says "Don't get your pointers in a barch"? Shut up. Okay. Let's play the whole intro all the way through. 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. 10, 8, 7, 5, 7. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. 8, 7, 5, 3. You did great, but not good enough, so do it again. Get tough, tough, tough. Slide, bonky, doo, bonky, boo. Bang, go, 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 boom, ba, da, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, 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 ba. We have now completed the bass intro to the song, and we are now at the guitar intro to the song. It's like the bass does that once, and then the guitar plays this main riff that I'm about to show you. It goes like this: 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it. Starts off with a B5 chord. You're going to hate this chord. It's the worst part of the entire song. Please put your pointer finger on the second fret of the second string from the top. But here's the rub. Here's the trouble. Here's the glitch of it all. So you need to push on the second fret of the second string from the top. But then you need to point the tippiest little tip of your finger, pointers on the barch. Shut up. I hate it. I hate it. I'm trying so hard. But it's my first tutorial I've recorded of the new year. And I'm still really struggling with this whole thing where I don't get to just sit around and eat popcorn and chips and cookies all day, every day. For the B5 chord, your pointer finger needs to push down on the second fret of the second string from the top. Additionally, the tip of your pointer finger needs to just touch the top string and mute it. Additionally, it would be amazing if the rest of your pointer finger could just touch the bottom 4 strings and mute those. So even though we're only pushing on one string, if we strum all the strings, it sounds like this. See, you only really hear that one note. It's like muted, note, mute, 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 mute. It doesn't need to be perfect, but that's what we're going for. Then your ring finger is going to play 4 on the third string from the top. And then to do it the authentic Kurt Cobain way, you also want your ring finger to mash down and play 4 on the third string from the bottom. So now we've got muted top string, then second fret, fourth fret, and then hopefully muted, and then muted. Now here's the deal. When Kurt Cobain would play these chords like this, the second string from the bottom, sometimes it would be muted. Sometimes he'd get a little over pushy with his finger, and he'd play that note right there. We're loosey-goosey. We're not up all into each other's pointers in the barch right now. We're just trying to play the chord and move on with our lives. So I can... No, because even when I'm done, I can't just sit and eat cookies. I packed the cookies away in a box. February 1st, I can have some more cookies. January 15th. January 8th. January 8th. I can make it until Wednesday. Even though that's how Mr. Cobain would play it, it's all right with me if you, instead of mashing down with your ring finger, you can use your ring finger and your pinky. That's how I usually do it. I usually have the top string muted by my pointer finger. Pointer finger plays 2 on the 2nd string from the top. Then ring finger's on 4 of the 3rd from the top. Pinky's on 4 of the 3rd string from the bottom. And then my pointer finger is muting the bottom 2 strings. Like that. B5 chord. Guys, on this world famous B5 chord, you're gonna strum down once, and then you're gonna karate chop the strings once. So it's strum, chop. Then you're gonna strum up on this chord. Then there's a tiny little pause, and you're gonna strum up, down, up. I'm having cookie withdrawals. Let's go ahead and play that whole little thing right there. Get your B5 chord all ready to go, locked and loaded. 5, 6, good luck, here we go. Down, chop, up, down, up. One more time, karate chop, ping pong. Down, chop, up, down, up. Great work. At this point in time, we're gonna switch to a G5 chord. There are 2 ways you can play it. I'm gonna show you the way that Kurt Cobain usually played it, and then I'm gonna show you the way that Kurt Cobain sometimes played it. On what authority am I having to tell you what he did? Well, I was watching live videos of him playing it, and mid-performance, he would switch the way that he played this chord. Nobody even knows what I'm talking about. Here's how he usually does it. After the B5, he switches to a G5 by putting his middle finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. Then his middle finger leans down and mutes the 2nd string from the top. So it's like this part of my finger is pushing on the top string. This part of my finger is muting the 2nd string from the top. 3rd fret, mute. Then put your ring finger on 3 of the 2nd string from the bottom. This G5 chord sounds like this. Beautiful. However, sometimes Kurt Cobain would play the same chord by putting his pointer finger on 3 of the top string, putting his ring finger on 5 of the 2nd string from the top, and then mashing down onto 5 of the 3rd string from the top and muting the bottom 3 strings. So it's up to you. If it's easier to go like that, good for you. If it's easier to go like this, then that's also fantastic. Either way, take it or leave it. Next thing we're gonna do is on this G5 chord, you're gonna strum down, up. So here's what we have. We have down, chop, up, down, up. 2, play with me a little slower, here we go. And down, chop, up, down, up. Now, you may have noticed that it's a little bit tricky getting from the B5 chord to the G5 chord. Here's the good news. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna strum the open strings once to like transition from one chord into the next. Check it out. I told you on the B5 to go down, chop, up, down, up. The truth is we're gonna strum down, chop, up, down, open. You're gonna let go of the strings for that final strum and just strum up on the open strings. And then when you come back down, you have the G chord ready. So you're using that open strum to get ready for the next chord. Look, listen and look, watch and learn. 5, 6, here we go. And down, chop, up, down, open G. 2, 3, 4, down, chop, up, down, open G. It's a little tricky, but once you get it, pricky. Question in the comments, is pricky a bad word? After you strum down, up on the G5, we're gonna switch to a C5. It is literally exactly the same as the B5, but moved over 1 fret. So your pointer finger plays 3 on the top string and mutes the top string, and then you want to play 5 on the middle 2 strings. You can use ring finger and pinky, or just ring finger, entirely up to you. On this C5 chord, you're going to strum up, down, up. 1, 2, I don't know what I'm counting to. It's probably going to count to 4. Usually when I count to 4. But that's not what I meant when I said, what am I counting to? I meant, I don't know why I'm counting. But who's counting? That's the main riff of the song. For the intro, you play it 2 times in a row. For practicing's sake, how about you and I play it 2 times in a row right now? 1, 2, nice and slow. And B, chop, up, up, down, open, G, G, C, up, down, B, chop, up, down, open, G, G, C, up, down, up. Pretty good, pretty good. How about this? Let's play the bass intro and then that main riff twice to complete the introduction to the song Lounge Act by Nirvana. 1, 2, here we go. And slide 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 10, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 8, 7, 5, 3, B, chop, up, down, up, C, up, down, B, chop, up, down, G, G, and C, up, down, Great work. Oh my goodness, it's so hot in here. Why is it that the best sweaters are so hot? They should make a sweater that looks nice, but it's ice cold. People of the world, friends and relatives, speaking of ice cold, let's learn the verse to the song Lounge Act by Nirvana. All you do for the verse is you play that main riff 5 times in a row. It's 5 times. It's weird. Usually things are 2 times, 4 times, 8 times. It's 5. It's like there's 4 and then there's 1 extra one. Time for the chorus. For the chorus, you go like this. Let me show it to you. You start off with an E5 chord. Top string is open. Use your pointer finger to mash down on 2 of the 2nd string from the top and the 3rd string from the top. You can use 2 fingers if you want, but I recommend you just use your pointer finger. Strum down on the top 3 strings. And then there's a tiny little karate chop. Then you're gonna take your pointer finger and move it down to the middle 2 strings. So now you're just pushing on 2 of the 3rd string from the top and the 3rd string from the bottom. And then use your thumb to mute the top string. This is an A5 chord, sounds like this. So we wanna go E, chop, A. Play it with me, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. E, chop, A. Then you're gonna strum up, down, up on the A. Then we're gonna go to a D5 chord. Your pointer finger plays 2 on the 3rd string from the bottom. Your ring finger plays 3 on the 2nd string from the bottom. And then make sure to mute the top string with your thumb. This is a D5 chord. Ideally, your ring finger is leaning down and muting the bottom string, but it's not a super big deal if it's not doing that. On this D5 chord, you're gonna strum down, chop. Then we go back to the G5 chord from the verse. That's just middle finger, 3rd fret on the top string, ring finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Behold, going from D5 to G5, you don't move your ring finger. I'm not just saying you don't have to move your ring finger. I'm saying don't move your ring finger. Keep it there. If you lift up your ring finger, and trust me, it's gonna wanna lift up, but then it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a Lovecraftian, Freudian nightmare where you're married to the demonic version of your mom. I got a little mixed up with I didn't mean to say Freudian, and then I tried to just like roll with it, and then it made everything way worse. On the G5 chord, you're gonna strum up, up, down, up. That's the entire chorus. You do that 4 times in a row. Cuatro, that's Spanish for 4. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Goes like this. 3, 4, E, chop, A, up, down, up, D, and G, up, down, up, E, A, up, down, up, D, and G, up, down, up. Play with me. Let's do it all 4 times. You could use the practice. 5, 6, 7, go! That got really boring. Then we get to the interlude, the post-chorus interlude. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. part's fun. It's easy. You play the A5 chord again. Your pointer finger mashes down on 2 of the middle 2 strings, and you mute the top string with your thumb. Strum down and hold it out for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this little like Blue Oyster Cult Fear the Reaper riff goes on. It goes. Doesn't this sound kind of like it? Do you know what would be really, really funny? If everybody in the comments was like, more cowbell. After you hold out the A5 chord for 4 beats, then you're gonna play 4 on the top string and 3 on the second string from the top. And you're just gonna play top string, second from the top, third from the top. Then you're gonna go back to the G5 chord, play just the top string, and then strum up, down. So it went. Play it with me, just that little part. 4, 3, 0, 3, up, down. One more time, and karate chopper, Rochambeau. 4, 3, up, down. Now let's play the whole interlude, which is the A chord, and then that little Don't Fear the Reaper part. You do that whole thing twice, and that's the interlude. 5, 6, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, ba, boom, up, down, and A, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, ba, boom, up, down. You did it. Guys, that's the interlude. We've completed the entire song. Now all I have to do is talk through all the different sections. First section, we play the bass intro 1 time. Then we play the main riff guitar intro 1 time. No, 2 times, 2 times! After we do that 2 times, then we get into the verse of the song. For the verse, we play the main riff 5 times, 4 and 1 extra. Then you go into the chorus, which is the... And you do that 4 times, Spanish for 4. We already went over this, so I'm like, not just surprised that you didn't know that, I'm disappointed in you. Because that means not only are you ignorant, but you also just don't know, you're not even paying attention. So you do the chorus 4 times, then we go to the interlude and you play it 2 times. Great, fantastic, amazing. Then we get to verse 2, exactly the same as the first one. Then we get to the chorus number 2, exactly the same as the first chorus. Then we do the interlude again, exactly the same as the first interlude. Then we get to the bridge of the song. The bridge is just the main riff twice, with more distortion. And it's a little bit like sloppier and noisier, but it's just the main riff again twice. Then we do the third verse, exactly the same as the other 2 verses. Exactly the same as the other 2 verses. It's just noisier. He sings up an octave. He's got so much power and passion. I can't even believe it. Then you do the third chorus. The third chorus is the same as the first 2 choruses, except instead of playing the chords 4 times, you're going to play it 8 times. 8 times. That's Spanish for 8. I'm surprised you didn't know that. And then we go to the interlude, but instead of doing it 2 times, we do it 4 times in a row. And then we end the song with 1 final strum of A. So here's the deal. I don't like the way that this video ended,